Have you ever wondered why some people struggle to lead a team, manage huge teams, and have a high productive teams, actually, indeed? And why, on the other hand, we have some managers, those who actually are very good leaders, they run the huge teams, they are very productive, their teams produce high value outputs, right? And there is just like this gap between these two sides, right? There is a one side where you have managers, those who are very actually stressed. They struggle so much. They do not know how to basically communicate with their team, in a nutshell, comparing to others who are very well oriented towards their team, to make them actually competent, to make them able to complete the tasks and project on their own without so much involvement of that manager, right? So basically the gap that we need to fill out here is the gap which is related to the very poor communication. And over the years of my experience, I've seen a lot of managers, those who struggle with that, and that's one of the reasons why I want to help managers and leaders out there who really want to strive and to become better in their area of expertise. And I've seen that a lot of managers, they are very competent, they know the job itself, they're very hardworking people, but they fail constantly. And that gap that they need to fill up, and that room for improvement, is exactly what I'm talking about. It's in most of the cases, 99%, it's actually communication, poor communication. And many kind of obstacles they are facing on the way is actually misunderstanding. People actually complete the tasks wrong way, or they are not listening to instructions. And the thing is, like, every time I ask those managers, hey, what's the problem? What's the challenge going on? Oh, they don't listen to my instruction. They don't listen to me. They are disrespecting me. And I said, whoa, wait. You are saying all these kind of things, but have you ever evaluated your way of communicating? Oh, well, no. So I said, well, you should, because this is exactly where you should start. Instead of saying they are not listening to me, they are not following me, they are not the ones who are actually those who are doing the right job, then you should actually evaluate your way of communication and the job, right? And then that person actually was like, what do you mean? I said, how do you communicate to them? What is your approach? Tell me more about it. And that person actually started open up and told me actually how he is communicating to them. And I said, exactly, here is the problem. Here is the issue we are facing right now. Because the way how he was communicating was mostly like, hey guys, this is actually what we need to do. Please make sure that you complete on time. Please make sure that we actually do this by that date. Make sure that you involve this person, that person, and to also put me in CC for every email. Yeah, is it all right? Is it okay? And everybody's, yeah, it's okay. And then he's basically made that meeting so fast that people actually didn't even have opportunity to ask questions, right? So people were like kind of felt intimidated if they asked some questions because they didn't even have the room to ask for it, right? So this is exactly where he was failing. And I said, okay, so now you're going to do the meetings completely different way. You're going to open the meeting. You're going to firstly ask for the feedback of your team members, of your employees, what they actually suggest to do about this project. You let them run the show. You add a couple of points. You clarify the things. You ask them if they understood well. You tell them that they can actually rely on your support if they need any further clarification or the stuff that they don't understand, right? And then you go along the way and help them if it's needed. But if it's not needed, if it's clear, if you know they have capabilities to run the show, then you just let them run the show. And this is exactly where he improved and completely turned the situation around by doing those more productive meetings where he saw, oh my God, but this really works. And I said, exactly, this works. And it seems like it's a huge obstacle, but it's a very tactical way of solving that challenge that he had. So in this way, actually, you can also reevaluate a little bit how you're communicating to your employees, right? Think about it. Do it for this week. Make that as an assignment. This week, I want to reevaluate how am I communicating to my people, right? And you will see how the things actually change, all right? If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and until next time, stay ambitious.